Miss, this person is so dirty. Let's go quickly.
I think he's quite pitiful. How about taking him back and giving him a job?
Hey, tomorrow is the selection race for the Baxi-like competition. Will definitely lead our club back to the Racing God Alliance and participate in the Baxi-like competition.
Young Master Shijie is our club's best racer. Tomorrow's race will definitely bring our club investors.
With our young master's strength, he might even surpass the 3-time champion of back then.
The 3-time champion An Wenyi, after losing to the racing god, retired. If he were still here, how good would that be?
Racing god! Racing god!
I heard that. The 3-time champion couldn't accept the blow of failure, so he chose to live in seclusion. He even sold his car.
It's a pity that Miss has deep feelings for the 3-time champion. This passionate, overbearing racing god falls in love with me. Ended before it even began.
You brat. What are you talking about?
Since the new racing god, Zhou Wei, came to power, he has crushed the strong teams. To showcase his fame, the racing god competition was renamed to the Baxi-like competition.
Back then, our Hung Yuan was also a strong club. However, after racing god Zhou Wei signed with Dingsheng, his strength improved rapidly, suppressing various competitions. Our Heng Yuan has been for many years without achieving good results in competitions. We were even kicked out of the strong teams, reduced to participating in selection races.
Many investors withdrew their funds. Our funding chain is also about to collapse. If this year's competition doesn't yield results, I'm afraid Heng Yuan will go bankrupt.
Good, Shijie. Tomorrow's competition is related to our Heng Yuan's survival. I hope you can lead our Heng Yuan back to the Racing God Alliance and participate in the Baxi-like competition.
Don't worry, Dad. This engine of mine is the top tier from abroad. Leave it to me tomorrow. Oh, I won't talk with you all now. I'll run a few more laps now to test how this new engine is.
Wait. There's a problem with your car's engine. You'd better check it again.
What are you talking about? If you have nothing to do, go fix your car properly.
You're just a mechanic. What do you know about racing cars? Don't talk nonsense here.
Qingshui, where did you hire this guy from? Fire him, immediately.
An Yi, you're now just a ordinary mechanic. It's normal not to understand professional racing.
Listening to the sound to judge the car, could it be that this young man understands cars?
Fool. This engine of mine cost me $1,000,000. How could there be a problem? Do you think you're a racing god or triple champion?
Wow. Shijia's driving skills are getting more and more refined. In the selection race, he can definitely lead us back into the league.
Yes, some people are spreading alarmist talk, insisting that Shijie's car has problems. Who knows what their intentions are?
All right, let's drop this topic. An Yi is also concerned about Shijie's safety.
With Shijie's current ability, tomorrow's race, he has a good chance of winning.
You'd better stop him right now.
An Yi, have you had enough? Since just now, you've been saying that Shijie's car has problems. What problems could there be?
Exactly. Young Master's engine uses the latest overseas technology. It takes 2 months just to order it. It's also our club's best racing car. If you have problems, the car doesn't.
Any later, and not just the car, even the person won't be safe.
Enough already. I think you just can't stand to see our club doing well.
An Yi, don't forget, if Miss hadn't taken pity on you back then and let you stay at the club to repair cars, you would have starved on the streets.
You're so ungrateful. If it weren't for Mrs.'s sake, you would have been fired long ago.
Rumor has it, some people can judge a racing car's condition just by listening to the engine sound. but without exception, they are famous top drivers. Could this young man have another identity? All right. Anyi's concern is not unreasonable. Shiji bears the future of the club. Let's have him stop first.
Mr. Gu, do you really believe this mechanic's words?
Yes, Mr. Gu. He's just a mechanic and knows nothing about racing cars. He said that just to attract your attention.
Dad, Shijie is at a critical moment now. If we stop him rashly, it might have some impact.
Mr. Gu, rest assured, Shijie's car has been maintained by us all along without any neglect. It definitely won't have problems.
Yes, Mr. Gu? You don't believe us, and you'd rather believe a mechanic? If the car really had problems, how could we not know?
Well, fine.
Hurry, save him, get the stretcher.
Shiji,
Quick, save him, get the stretcher, now. Young master, young master.
it's over. Tomorrow is the big race. Shiji and the car are our only hope. Even Shijie is injured, and the car is gone. Our Gu family is finished.
How could this happen?
That mechanic was right after all. How is this possible?
Shijie.
Well, well, well. And it flipped over. Flipped nicely, huh? So, is the person dead or not?
Xu Wenchang, you tampered with Shijie's car.
Old Gu, don't be so angry. After all, we are old acquaintances. Talking like that hurts my feelings.
Who is this person?
Xu Wenchang, the boss of Dingsheng Club. In order to acquire our club, he has been suppressing us on the track, pushing the club to the brink.
Looking at you like this. Tomorrow's selection race, you probably can't participate either. Considering we are old acquaintances, why not let me acquire Heng Yuan now?
Don't even think about it. Heng Yuan is my father's lifelong hard work. It will never fall into your hands.
Mr. Shu, look what you're saying. They, tomorrow, are going to participate in the selection race to return to the Racing God Alliance and compete in the Baxi Light competition.
Their son's car has flipped over, and they still want to compete. I'm afraid in tomorrow's selection race, they won't even cross the starting line.
What a pity for the once strong team. Now, they have actually fallen too, relying on participating in selection races just to survive.
It's all Anyi's fault. He clearly knew that Shujie's car had problems, but didn't stop it in time.
If Miss had known earlier, she shouldn't have taken you in. Should have let you starve on the streets.
Your car's engine has problems. You'd better check it again.
Tomorrow's competition, we will definitely participate.
Dad, don't we only have Shiji as our driver? Now he's injured. Who will participate the race?
It's him.
The mechanic. Ha ha ha. Gu Boyuan, are you senile? You're actually planning to send a mechanic to participate in the selection.
Not only will we participate in tomorrow's competition, but I will also bring Heng Yuan back to the Racing God Alliance.
So a mechanic, huh? Tomorrow's competition, you must definitely participate. Whether our boss Shu can give out bonuses depends on you alone.
I disagree. Dad, he's just a lowly mechanic. What qualification does he have to replace me?
That's right, Mr. Gu. You must not be foolish. He's just a mechanic. He probably hasn't even touched a race car.
Shijie, calm down. Dad is also considering Heng Yuan. You're injured, so you simply can't participate in the competition.
Letting a mechanic replace me to compete. I'd rather compete injured.
Gu Boyuan, I advise you to know what's good for you. You'd better obediently sign the contract.
You better think clearly. Otherwise, in tomorrow's competition, Boss Sue will make sure you don't even have a chance to cross the starting line.
Given Heng Yuan's current situation, if you can't perform in tomorrow's competition, you will definitely go bankrupt. Rather than waiting for bankruptcy, it's better to now just sign the contract.
You're dreaming. As long as we're still around, we will never let Heng Yuan fall into the hands of a villain like you.
If you want me to spare Heng Yuan, it's not impossible. This is the room key for the Dihao Hotel. Come to room 1401 to see me tonight.
You!
Boss Shu.
Get out.
Gu Ching Shu, you dare to hit Boss Sue?
So full of personality. I just like a spicy little pepper. I'm waiting for you to kneel and beg me one day.
This is too much.
Dad, are you really going to let Anyi compete?
Backs alike is our only hope. Now, we don't even have a competing driver at all. Are you going to just watch as the club goes bankrupt?
I'm just a mechanic. I have no interest in the competition between your clubs.
An Yi. Come with me. Although I don't know your true identity, I know you must understand racing. Tomorrow, I hope, you can replace Shijie and participate in the selection race.
You've got the wrong person. I'm just a mechanic.
No. Among all the people here, only you heard that the car had a problem. You must not be an ordinary mechanic. I really have no other choice. Please save the club. Back then, Heng Yuan was also a strong club. Just because the racing god Zhou Wei signed, Ding Sheng, he started suppressing other clubs. Those who don't obey his arrangements, the result is either bankruptcy or being acquired. Heng Yuan is the hope of my life. I can't just watch it go bankrupt in my hands. You are my only hope. Please, save the club.
What do you need me to do?
Tomorrow's competition will be divided into 7 zones. As long as you take first place in each zone, you'll have a chance to participate in the Baxi-like race. For Heng Yuan to overcome this crisis, we must take the top 5 in the Baxi-like race to secure investment and get through this.
Because of my father's death back then, I avoided it for 3 years. Zhou Wei, you, for your own selfish desires, framed me and caused my father's death. I will personally make you fall from the altar.
Please, save the club.
I can promise you, but I can't guarantee the ranking.
Thank you, thank you. I announce that An Yi will represent Shijie and participate in tomorrow's selection race.
Why? Dad, letting a mechanic replace me to compete. If this gets out in the future, where will I put my face? I firmly disagree.
Enough, don't say any more. My mind is made up.
Dad, our competition race car is already damaged. For the time being, we can't find a second race car.
Dad, although Racing God doesn't need to participate in tomorrow's selection race, but the Ding Sheng Group has many affiliated clubs. For tomorrow's race, they will definitely make things difficult for us. Without a good racing car, it's impossible to qualify.
Don't bother. This one it is.
What? An Yi? Are you crazy? That's an AE86, the worst of the worst. You're going to compete with this car? You want us to lose on purpose, don't you?
How about we change to another car? This car isn't a professional racing car, although we've modified it. It's just an experiment. The gap with professional racing cars is too big.
It's fine. It's just a selection race. It's enough.
Today's race is crucial for Heng Yuan's survival. We must attract the investors' attention. Everyone, get your spirits up.
Has anyone seen An Yi?
Such an important race, and he's late? He couldn't have run away, could he?
What? Mr. Gu trusts him so much? He actually ran away?
I told you so. He's just a lowly mechanic. How could he possibly race? He must be afraid of being exposed, so he didn't dare to come.
I've said all along that he shouldn't be allowed to compete. He's just a mechanic. He's simply not trustworthy.
The race hasn't started yet. Let's wait a bit longer.
Dad, what are you waiting for? While the race hasn't started yet, we should quickly arrange for someone else to compete.
But An Yi has already run away. Besides Master Shijie, Heng Yuan doesn't have a driver. Is Heng Yuan doomed to go bankrupt?
Gu Boyuan.
Xu Wenchang, what are you doing here?
The race is about to start. That mechanic still isn't here. Could it be that he got scared and ran away? Ah, that's right. After all, he's just a mechanic. He's never seen such a scene. Even if he comes, he'll only humiliate himself.
An Yi isn't that kind of person. Perhaps he's just delayed on the way.
Sis, don't make excuses for him. That good for nothing. It's bad enough that he ran away himself, but we have to be embarrassed along with him.
Despite Mr. Gu trusting him so much, letting him participate in such an important race. But he turned into a coward, completely betraying Mr. Gu's trust.
Sweetheart, why don't you just give in to me? Perhaps if I'm happy, I might let your club off.
Don't even think about it. Even if I die, I won't let someone like you, a despicable person, benefit.
A beauty like you, even lying still, is still charming.
You!
When I acquire Heng Yuan, the first thing I'll do is sleep with you.
Shameless.
Everyone, don't worry. An Yi will definitely come.
Stop dreaming. That mechanic won't come.
He's here. An Yi is here. We still have a chance to win.
So what if he came? You think this good for nothing, driving a broken car, can perform well, huh?
Are you so poor that you've reached this point? You even brought out a piece of junk like an AE-86.
Oh, Mr. Shu, you really are something. They send a mechanic to specifically drive a broken car to please you. How can you mock them?
Oh.
I told him to change cars long ago, but he insists on driving this broken car. He's completely embarrassed us. How can a broken car compete with top-tier racing cars?
It's not completely without a chance. Although An Yi's car can't compare to professional racing cars. As long as he seizes the opportunity, he can still overtake on the curves.
Yes. Xingsue, do you think he's a 3-time champion? That broken car, once the race starts, will definitely be left behind by others far away. And overtaking on curves? We should be thankful if it doesn't flip over.
Miss, you're just too indulgent with him. You've shown him great kindness. But what about him? He's out there tarnishing our club's reputation.
Gu Boyuan. If you really don't have a racing car, you can borrow from me, as long as your daughter spends tonight with me.
Shut your foul mouth. The race has never stipulated that AE-86s aren't allowed to compete. Moreover, in today's race, who wins and who loses is still uncertain.
You don't really think a mechanic can beat me? In order to completely crush your hopes, I specifically invited the disciple of the racing god, Zhang Peng, to compete.
What? You actually invited Zhang Peng.
Zhang Peng? That's the disciple of the racing god. He actually came to the selection competition?
With Zhang Peng's ability, he doesn't need to participate in the selection competition at all. Xu Wenchang, you're deliberately making it difficult for us.
Exactly. I just want to see you in despair.
Zhang Peng is the personal disciple of the racing god. Since his debut, he has won countless competitions. Only a Triple Crown winner can beat him.
But even the Triple Crown winner is just my master's defeated opponent. Even if he shows up here, he still isn't my match.
With Zhang Peng here, you won't get a single investment. Let's see who can save you this time.
You? You're trying to wipe us out.
Survival of the fittest. The strong rule. We have the racing god on our side. What do you have to compete with me? Zhang Peng. Just go all out. And don't show any mercy. Accidents on the track are normal.
Don't worry. A lowly mechanic isn't worthy of being on the same track as me.
We're done for. I never expected Xu Wenshang to invite the racing god's disciple. Now we're definitely going to lose.
Dad, he's the disciple of the racing god. Does An Yi still have a chance?
Since his debut, Zhang Peng has never been defeated. An Yi probably has no hope. I just hope An Yi's performance can attract the sponsors' attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, the thrilling selection race is about to begin. The winner will qualify for the Baxi-like competition. Who will be able to stand out from countless participants? Let's wait and see. Contestant Zhang Peng truly lives up to being the racing god's disciple. Right at the start of the race, he broke out from many cars and temporarily took first place. As for contestant An Yi, his car seems to have a problem. In such an important race, he actually drove an AE86. Is he really here to race?
Gu Boyuan, you let a mechanic drive a broken car to compete. Don't tell me the car will fall apart before the race ends.
I told him to change cars earlier, but he wouldn't listen. Now the race has just started, and he's already so far behind. We're definitely going to lose.
He's just a mechanic, yet he insists on showing off. We will not only lose the race, but also be humiliated like this.
Did I really misjudge him?
Look! Why has An Yi's car stopped?
What? Contestant An Yi is actually starting to repair the car. As expected, the AE86 can hardly adapt to such intense races. It seems today's champion is none other than Zhang Peng.
This is an engine stall.
Gu Boyuan, are you here to make us laugh? With such a loser, how dare you let him compete?
He's actually repairing the car on the track. What does he take the track for?
Currently, contestant Zhang Peng is far ahead, and the gap with other cars is growing. In contrast, contestant An Yi is still repairing the car. Is he deliberately acting like a clown to increase the race's fun?
What is he doing? Doesn't he know this is a race?
As expected. A mechanic never forgets to repair cars wherever he goes. Hey, are you left with only such drivers?
Contestant An Yi returns to the car, seeming to have finished repairs. But according to the current progress, he's already 2 minutes behind. 2 minutes is fatal in any race. It seems today's race has no suspense left. The champion is none other than Zhang Peng.
2 minutes. With his performance, let alone attracting investors, a whole club will probably become the industry's laughingstock.
Already 2 minutes behind. Looks like I need to speed up.
"2 minutes is enough to decide the outcome, not to mention a mechanic. Even if the Triple Crown winner comes, he can't catch up."
Now the race has entered a critical moment. Contestant Zhang Peng has reached the final lap. There are no other cars behind him at all.
2 minutes. There's still a chance.
Wow, what's so fast?
Who is he? When did he catch up?
Although Zhang Peng is fast, he slows down at every turn. As long as I master the speed at every turn, it's enough to catch up the 2 minutes behind.
Another beautiful drift out of the turn. As you can see, contestant Zhang Peng has the victory in hand. There are only 2 turns left. Once he passes them, contestant Zhang Peng can end the race.
Zhang Peng is so fast. He's about to reach the finish line.
This jerk had to drive that crappy car. Otherwise, we wouldn't have lost so badly.
Zhang Peng has entered the final lap. Gu Boyuan, you better get ready. With the acquisition contract.
30 seconds left. Just one more corner to go.
Oh no. Oh no. Zhang Peng is about to finish. We're doomed to lose.
A boring race, nothing more. Now is the time. What? When?
What? An Yi has caught up. He actually caught up. The 2 minute gap.
Look, it's An Yi.
An Yi. Wasn't he 2 minutes behind? When did he catch up?
Wow, AE86 going head-to-head with top race cars.
How is that possible? How did he make up 2 minutes?
This can't be possible. He's just a mechanic. How did he close a 2 minute gap?
A gap of a full 2 minutes. On the track, this is an insurmountable chasm. How on earth did he catch up?
I never expected An Yi to be this good.
A miracle. It's simply a miracle. An Yi has truly closed the 2 minute gap. Is he going to compete with Zhang Peng for the championship?
An Yi's current speed is on par with Zhang Peng's. He might actually have a chance to win.
You're celebrating too early. You don't actually think a mechanic can beat Zhang Peng, do you? A mechanic with a junk car. How could he outrun Zhang Peng and my million-yuan luxury car?
He's right. The gap in cars can't be made up by skill alone. Given the car gap, An Yi will soon be left behind. He has no chance of winning at all.
Amazing. What an exciting race. Both drivers only have 1 corner left. It seems the champion will be decided at the final corner.
I'm a disciple of the racing god. How dare a mechanic compete with me for the championship? Although I caught up 2 minutes, the remaining distance isn't enough to overtake.
Oh no. Oh no. An Yi is going to be left behind. There's only 1 corner left.
There's only 1 corner left. Will be the decisive corner. If An Yi can't overtake at this final corner, he'll lose completely.
Zhang Peng is a direct disciple of the racing god, having won countless races. Just based on his understanding of this track, no one can surpass Zhang Peng.
It seems I have to use that move.
This final corner tests not only driving skill, but also the driver's courage. If you brake too early, you'll be overtaken by the car behind. If he's even a second late, he'll undoubtedly run off the track.
5 meters. 3 meters.
Not enough. Still not enough. Only by taking the corner at the extremely short distance can I have a chance to overtake.
One meter. It's the limit.
A mechanic dares to compete with me? Just wait for your crash.
Beautiful. As expected of the racing god's disciple, Zhang Peng manages to brake and drift at the extreme distance. People who can do this are few and far between.
A useless mechanic still thinks he can overtake at the final corner. That's just daydreaming.
Wait, no. It's already the limit distance. Why hasn't An Yi braked yet? Is he trying to get killed?
What? An Yi is still accelerating.
Almost. Just a bit more.
Doesn't he know? He's missed the optimal braking point. At this speed, isn't he afraid of crashing and dying?
Zhang Peng has already entered the corner at the limit. He's still accelerating, not braking. Does he think he can push harder than Zhang Peng? Who does he think he is?
An Yi, brake now.
A mechanic is just a mechanic. He can't even judge the maximum distance. At this speed, if he dares to brake, he'll definitely flip over.
It seems the champion is already decided. Once Zhang Peng exits this corner, he'll be greeted
With a victory song.
Now is the moment.
What? An Yi actually completed an overtake in such a critical state.
What?
Such a tight distance. How did he complete the turn?
How is this possible? He is actually faster than Zhang Peng.
No, although Zhang Peng's braking seems extreme, it's not the most extreme. An Yi precisely seized this point and finally overtook.
How could it be? How could Zhang Peng lose to a repairman?
This is impossible. How is this possible?
Won! An Yi actually won!
This repairman actually really won.
How is this possible? How could the disciple of the car god lose?
Great. An Yi won.
With such a big gap, he still managed to win the championship. Thus, our club can return to the Bashirik Grand Prix. Ha 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 ha.
Damn it. I was just a bit short. And I could have acquired Heng Yuan.
Stop dreaming your pipe dream. Winning the race means that Heng Yuan will soon return to the Car God Alliance and participate in the Bashirik Grand Prix.
So what? Dingsheng is a car god club. Today, you won by luck. Do you think the car god will let you smoothly participate in the Grand Prix?
You are despicable.
You use the Car God to eliminate dissidents with no sportsmanship. You are tarnishing the Bashirik Grand Prix.
Exactly. When the Triple Crown champion was around, He strongly supported all clubs to participate in the Bashirik Grand Prix. And you? Relying on power, you heavily suppress other clubs. This has caused how many clubs to go bankrupt and disband?
Ha ha ha. What era is this? The strong rule. The car god is destined to stand as
The pinnacle figure in racing history.
you have no right to compare with the car god.
We participate in the Bashirik Grand Prix. Having honestly passed the selection race, even the car god cannot change the rules set by the Car God Alliance.
Daughter, you don't understand. The new car god has overwhelming power, almost occupying all racing events in Dragon Country. Even in the Car God Alliance, there are many shareholders supporting him. If the car god really contacts these shareholders, perhaps he can forcibly cancel our race.
Opposing me is opposing the car god. With just one word from the car god, your club will face bankruptcy.
Ah, Dad. The car god has overwhelming power. It's not something our Gu family can oppose. We'd better cut our losses in time.
Yes, it's all Anyi's fault. If it weren't for him, we wouldn't have offended the car god.
How can you blame Anyi? Anyi represented the Gu family to compete in the race.
Sister, times have changed. With just one word from the car god, those partners of our Gu family will immediately terminate their cooperation with us. We better, before the car god vents his anger on us, fire that repairman and completely cut ties with him.
I agree. If it weren't for Anyi, we wouldn't have offended the car god. We might as well fire him early.
Exactly. Miss shouldn't have been so kind back then. I knew he was a troublemaker long ago.
I disagree. Anyi just helped us win the race. We can't repay kindness with enmity.
Sister, at most, we give him a sum of money. Isn't that enough?
Yes.
He's just a repairman. Isn't he doing this just for money?
This young man might be our savior. If we let him go easily, it might be a loss for the club. Enough talking. I disagree, and Yi has done us a favor. I will absolutely not agree to fire him.
In other words, you were defeated by a repairman.
Master, that was just an accident. Give me another chance. There won't be a second time.
Trash.
Mr. Joe, actually, this isn't our fault. We were about to win, but who knew? Gu Boyuan, from nowhere, found a repairman and disrupted our plans.
Exactly. Nowadays, all clubs in Dragon Country, even those shareholders of the Car God Alliance, all look up to you, Master. Yet, that Hung Yuan is unyielding. I'll find someone to take them out now.
Heng Yuan was, originally, a strong club. This time, in the selection race, it shone brilliantly. Perhaps it might revive because of this matter. Likely requires Mr. Joe to step in personally.
A small club dares to oppose me? Go to the Alliance and tell those old geezers to cancel Heng Yuan's qualification.
I'll go right now.
With Mr. Joe stepping in personally to deal with Gu Boyuan, it should be a cinch.
There's one more thing you need to do. After An Wenyi went into seclusion 3 years ago, his race car ended up in the underground world. Go help me find it back.
Mr. Joe, rest assured,
I will.
personally, deliver this car to you.
Go. I said everything of yours is mine. I will drive your race car and trample your past glory underfoot.
Fine.
It wasn't easy. I didn't expect we could get first place.
I didn't expect Anyi to be so skilled.
Then let's toast.
Good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Does it look good? I took this photo personally.
God of racing! God of racing! God of racing!
God of racing! God of racing!
Thanks to you this time. Although, the club hasn't officially returned to the God of Racing Alliance since you won the championship. In the selection race, many sponsors have come to our club and brought a lot of investment. If it weren't for you, I really don't know what to do.
Just lucky.
Zhang Peng is a disciple of the God of Racing. You can't win by luck alone. You say you're so good at racing. How come I never heard of you before? Or is it that you are the long-lost triple champion?
No, you've mistaken me for someone else. If I expose my identity now, it might cause trouble for Hung Yuan.
That's true. The champion is a positive and uplifting king. I'm really something to mistake someone as dull as you for him. Dad, what's wrong?
Mr. Gu.
The shareholders of the Alliance meeting suddenly decided to cancel our participation qualification.
What? They actually use such despicable means.
Those investors invest in us. Only because we can. Participate in the Bizarric race. That's why they fund us. If they find out we can't even participate in the race, they'll tear us apart.
Yes. If we can't participate in the Bizarre race, our bankruptcy is the least concern. Those investors will hate us to the bone.
It must be Su and Chang trying to suppress us with this opportunity.
And Yi, do you have any ideas?
Dad, what are you thinking? He's just a mechanic. What can he do?
Exactly, Mr. Gu. Now it's the God of Racing Alliances, shareholders, who want to cancel our qualification. Even if Anyi's driving skills are great, do you think he can make those shareholders change their minds?
Dad, you're really putting Anyi in a tough spot.
Right. I didn't think it through.
Regarding the God of Racing Alliance shareholder meeting, you can try to find Fu Guowen.
Fu Guowen? Isn't that the chairman of the God of Racing Alliance?
Hey, you mechanic. You're just talking nonsense, right? Who is Fu Guowen? He's the chairman of the God of Racing Alliance. Even the God of Racing rarely sees him. You think you can see him just like that?
Yes, canceling the qualification is decided by the alliances. Shareholder meeting. What use is the chairman?
Wait, no. Although it's decided by the shareholder meeting, but Fu Guowen is the chairman. He has veto power. If he can loosen up, we might have a glimmer of hope.
Really?
Exactly.
Dad, even if Fu Guowen allows us to participate in the Bizarric race, it's still useless. The Bizarric race is different from other events. It's a world-class event. With a car like the AE86, it probably won't even qualify to enter.
What about Shujie's car? Is it not fixed yet?
The young master's car is nearly scrapped. The parts he uses are expensive imported parts from overseas. Production is extremely low. If we order now, it'll take 3 months.
There's no time. 1 month later is the Bizarric race. Is there no other way?
As for the car, I do know there's one.
Anyi, are you serious?
Sis, you believe that? He's just a lousy mechanic. The best car he drives is the AE86, right? Do you even know what a top race car is?
Exactly, miss. You mustn't be deceived by him.
And Yi, can you really find a race car? This race car is going to participate in the Baralic competition.
When he retired back then,
The Triple Crown Champions race car.
That is to say, we can go to the underground world to buy back the race car that once belonged to the Triple Crown champion.
The champion's race car. It must cost tens of millions, right? Where can we get so much money?
After the Triple Crown champion retired back then, his race car was sold to? Li Tianhu from Jiangcheng. He bought it for 20 million.
Oh my god! 20 million. Those investors only gave us 40 million in total.
Master Hu, isn't he? The emperor of Jiangcheng's underground world. I heard he really loves race cars, and even built an underground racetrack to host black market races.
That's right. Master Hu is still a fanatical fan of the Triple Crown champion. With the car in his hands, forget 20 million, he wouldn't sell it even for 40 million.
Since there's a way, we should at least try. I'll accompany Anyi to meet this Master Hu.
Fine. I'll go find the league's chairman. Hopefully he can give us a qualification to compete.
Master Hu, you spent 20 million on this old car, but you just leave it sitting there, not driving it out for everyone to see.
What do you know? This car once dominated the scene, winning 3 consecutive world championships, and was An Wenyi's vehicle. Did Master Hu buy just a car? It's idol worship.
As for this car, Master Hu treasures it more than his own wife.
Shut up! Don't mention that coward in front of me.
Sigh.
Ever since 3 years ago, when the Triple Crown champion lost to Zhou Wei and chose to retire, Master Hu has been furious and completely disappointed in the Triple Crown champion. This car is less of a collection and more like Master Hu's tribute to the former king.
That's love turning into hate. How thrilling.
No wonder for so many years, so many people offered high prices to buy this race car. But Master Hu had their tendons cut and threw them out.
Enough nonsense. Tonight on Death Road. 1 million. You in or not?
Since Master Hu is in such high spirits today, how could we not join him?
I offer 40 million.
Who are you? Since you can come here, you must know the rules of underground black market racing. 40 million, short 1 cent, and you won't leave this place alive.
The rules of Jiangcheng's underground emperor, Master Hu. Who doesn't know them? Don't worry. 40 million, not a penny less. However, I want that one.
You must have a death wish, daring to cause trouble at Master Hu's place.
In all of Jiangcheng, who doesn't know this, is Master Hu's collection, not for sale at any price.
Does our Master Hu look like he lacks money? This race car belonged to the Triple Crown champion who won 3 consecutive championships and drove this very one. Forget 40 million. He wouldn't sell it even for 80 million.
The Triple Crown champion. What an old relic from a bygone era. Now is the era of the car god. This race car is demanded by the car god. I advise Master Hu not to oppose the car god.
Are you threatening me? In Jiangcheng, or even all of Longguo, no one dares to threaten me, Li Tianhu.
Master Hu, in the underground world, you dominate everything. That's true, but it's still just shady business. And the car god is destined to stand at the peak of the world. Even the once glorious Triple Crown champion was just a defeated opponent of the car god.
That Zhou Wei is nothing but a despicable lowlife. Compared to the former one, he's worthless.
Winners are kings, losers are bandits, as it has always been. The era of the Triple Crown champion has long ended. Master Hu, why cling to this antique any longer?
Of course it has meaning.
Gu Qingxue, what are you doing here?
Master Hu, I'm from Heng Yuan Club, Gu Qingxue. To be frank, I came here. Also for this race car.
Great. Another pair, looking to die.
It seems Master Hu has been in the underground too long. They've forgotten who he is. You tell me, how will Master Hu deal with them?
These two men, I guess they'll be carried out. As for this woman, she's quite attractive. Master Hu probably wants to keep her for himself.
Fine. What a good day today. What kind of riffraff dares to cause trouble on my turf? Guards! Break their arms and legs.
Yes, sir.
Li Tianhu, how dare you? I'm under the god of cars' protection.
Master Hu, please listen to my explanation. We want this car to prepare for the Baraslik race. Do you want the former vehicle of the Triple Crown champion to remain in obscurity?
What a boast. Heng Yuan. Just a small club, on the verge of bankruptcy, and still wants to join the Baraslik race.
Yeah, I heard. They don't even have a driver. It can't be this pretty boy who's going to the Baraslik race, right?
Beautiful lady, you must not be deceived by this pretty boy. I can save you.
You are.
Master Hu, what's going on? Does he know this pretty boy?
No way. We've been following Master Hu for so long. The people Master Hu knows, we must know them too, right?
Master Hu, you must not be deceived by him. This guy is just a lowly mechanic. He doesn't even have the qualification to participate in the Baraslik race.
I say, your outfit looks just like my family's mechanic. So you really are a mechanic?
Mechanic?
Gu Qingxue, do you know where this is? Daring to bring a mechanic to cause trouble on Master Hu's turf. Master Hu letting you off lightly is already merciful.
We're not here to cause trouble. Anyi wants to join the Baraslik race. So we hope Master Hu can be generous and sell us this car.
Just this guy. Doesn't look like racing material at all. And still wants to join the Baraslik race?
Exactly. To cheat the car, they came up with such a lame excuse.
Do you know how much this car is worth? He offered 40 million. How much can you two offer? No way. You can't even come up with 40 million, and you dare to come buy a car.
I think you're just here to pick a fight.
Master Hu, believe in our sincerity if you're willing to sell this car to us. In terms of price, we'll do our best to satisfy you.
Gu Qingxue. Should I say you're naive or stupid? Can you possibly be richer than me?
You?
I've heard that. Heng Yuan doesn't even have the qualification to join the Baraslik race anymore. And you're still daydreaming? Unless tonight you accompany me. I might consider letting the shareholders meeting restore your qualification.
Ha! You're dreaming. I won't let you succeed.
Then you can wait for bankruptcy.
Shut up, all of you. Want that car? Fine. But you must stay and race me. Win, and you drive the car away. Lose, and it's yours.
Did I see that right? Master Hu actually bets this car?
Master Hu spent 20 million to buy it. He usually cherishes it more than his wife. And today he's using it as a bet?
This?
Since Master Hu is so generous, I'll add some stakes too. I'll put in 40 million. Betting on Master Hu to win. Li Tianhu's title as Underground Car King is well known in the underground world. That mechanic is definitely no match for him. At that time, not only get the race car without spending a penny, but also make a big profit.
Ani, how about we forget it? This is a black car race, with no rules at all. A slight mistake could cost your life.
Fine, I'll race you.
Let me explain the rules. This road is called Death Highway, 50 kilometers in total. The road is rugged and narrow, with no protection. Every year, from this road, race cars fall off the cliff. Countless numbers. Here, there are no rules. Only cameras follow the whole way. The first to reach the finish line and return wins.
Where's your race car?
AE86, haha. Am I seeing this right? Trash among trash. The worst of the worst. AE86.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. AE86. You kid, are you Fujiwara Takumi? Vroom. Daring to use an AE86.
You're going to race me with this car?
Kid, I suggest you change your car. This Ferrari of Huyes is a limited edition worldwide. Just the car itself, its value alone, exceeds 6 million. With these modifications, the total value far exceeds 10 million. Your piece of junk car isn't even worth 100,000, right?
You're taking a car worth less than 100,000 to race against Huyes' Ferrari worth millions. Do you really think you're Huyes' idol, the annual champion? Ah.
This is the car. Race or not?
Huye. This guy is asking for trouble. Why bother trying to persuade him?
Fine, I'll race you.
Be careful above all. If it doesn't work, think of another way.
Don't worry.
Strange. Today, Huye is performing exceptionally well. This speed is probably exceeding 250 kilometers per hour, right?
With Huye's speed, this guy probably can't even catch up, right?
I think you should prepare to collect this guy's body. A mechanic who hasn't even touched a top racing car, never mind driven one, dares to easily set foot on the Death Road.
Right. This road is called the Death Road because, besides its rugged terrain and narrow, with no guardrails, and it's dark now, for drivers who are unfamiliar with the road conditions, it's hard to imagine what will happen at the next turn.
Every year, many drivers attempt to challenge the Death Road, but due to unfamiliarity, they crash through the guardrails and fall off the cliff.
Probably only Huye, who has run this track hundreds of times, knows every turn, inside out, even in the dark, can handle it with ease. Vroom.
Anyi will definitely win.
About to enter the first turn.
Woo! Beautiful, as expected of Huye. He passed a turn so easily. If it were this mechanic, he'd probably have crashed into the guardrail by now, right?
Strange. This mechanic, why isn't he slowing down?
Damn, why isn't this guy slowing down? Is he going to crash into the guardrail?
Anyi, slow down quickly.
Hey, this guy probably thinks this is a racetrack. Outside the guardrail isn't an emergency lane, but a cliff.
Vroom. Another reckless guy has fallen on the death road.
good.
Damn. What a drift through the turn.
Vroom, vroom. Is he really just a mechanic? This move, probably even Hu Ye can't do it, right? Could this guy really beat Hu Ye?
Impossible. Hu Yi has that. Ferrari, worth millions. If this guy can beat Hu Ye, I'll eat this gun.
Awesome.
How does this guy know the road so well?
What just flew past?
What was that?
AE86 overtakes the Ferrari fiercely.
This can't be. Even experienced drivers can't so easily cross the death road. He's not a mechanic. Who is he?
Oh my god, it's an AE86. This plane is flying too low, right?
An Yi has reached the finish line first.
How come this mechanic is already returning? Hu Yi still has a long way to go to the finish line.
No, miss. Such a master in your team is just a mechanic.
Who said he's a mechanic? He's our racer, a true racer.
Just like that, he won.
I knew you could do it.
This is impossible. Kid, did you secretly turn back halfway? Otherwise, how could you be so fast?
I lost.
Hu Ye actually lost. A Ferrari worth millions actually lost to an AE86. Who would believe it if told?
Eat it.
1. My stomach hurts. Why did you choose to retire back then?
I didn't retire. Just took a few years off.
Fine. This car is yours. To be precise, it should be returned to its original owner.
Hu Ye? Are you really willing to give the car to us? Then the price.
Didn't he pay for you?
Li Tianhu, that's my money. You can't give them the car. Besides, this is what the car god wants. If the car god finds out that you gave them the car, he won't let you off.
Break his legs for me. Throw him out.
You can't treat me like this. I'm one of the racing gods, people.
I am your father.
Ouch! Ouch! Ah! The racing god won't let you off.
Tell Zhou Wei I'm back. Everything he had will be returned to its rightful owner.
Ha!
By the way, what did Tiger Master tell you just now? What returned to its rightful owner?
Nothing. I won't say more.
Hey, Master. Can you sell me this AE86 of yours? I'll offer 1 million. No, 2 million. It's not for anything else. I just like it.
2 million, and the car is yours.
Deal, haha! Master, this bank card has 2 million on it. Please take it. Haha! With this divine car, I too am the racing god. Ha My 2 million!
Haha, you guy. Do you really think that whoever drives an AE86 is the racing god?
A fool's big treasure. Spent 2 million on a big frame.
Whoa, you broke the car? It's not our fault. Bye-bye.
We should get going too.
Tiger Master, where are we going?
Buxilic. The former king has returned.
Ha ha ha! He's crazy. What kind of madness is Tiger Master having, saying some strange things?
I don't know.
I don't know if there is anything more important than my 2 million.
I also don't know how Miss and the others are doing, or if they successfully got the car.
In the entire Jiangchun, who doesn't know that? Tiger Master is the 3-time champion. An Wenyi's diehard fan, unless the champion appears in person, no one can take the car.
I heard that Tiger Master is notoriously cruel. Miss, won't there be any accidents if she goes there?
That guy An Yi, if he dies, he dies. But if he implicates my sister, I will never let him off.
Miss and the others have been gone for so long. Could something really have happened?
Damn mechanic! Even seeking death, he has to implicate my sister. You all, hurry up and prepare the greeting gifts. We're going to see Tiger Master.
Fine. I'll go right away. Miss, you finally returned. Wow, is this really the 3-time champion's racing car?
Miss, how did you manage it?
It's all thanks to Anyi.
It was just good luck.
Now we have the racing car too. Next, we just wait for Dad for the results.
Sigh.
Dad, how did it go? Did you get the competition spot?
I couldn't meet Fugo Wen.
Miss went through so much to get the racing car. Could all this be in vain?
I said it before. Fugo Wen is the league chairman. How could we just meet him as we wish?
What should we do then? Are we just going to be helpless like this?
Perhaps it really is.
Anyi, do you have any ideas?
Maybe I'll give it a try.
My dad is the boss of the club. Even he couldn't do anything. So a mechanic like you going there, what's the use? Just causing trouble.
Anyi, do you really have a way?
Then give it a try. What if it succeeds?
That makes sense. This car was obtained thanks to Anyi. Perhaps if the chairman sees Anyi's talent, he'll change his mind.
Fine. Then I'll leave it to you.
A lousy mechanic. I don't believe the chairman would do it for you. Going against all the shareholders. He really thinks he's a triple champion.
What? Contestant An Yi is catching up. He actually caught up. The 2-minute gap.
So it's you.
Mr. Zhou, you must not easily let that Li Tianhu go. He's not hitting me. He's slapping your face. And that mechanic is baffling. Saying something about returning it to its rightful owner.
You mean he's now a mechanic?
Who? That mechanic does have some skills. Even the so-called underground racing. Emperor Li Tianhu is no match for him. But Mr. Zhou, don't worry. They've been disqualified from the competition. Even if they get the race car, they can't participate in the Betrayal Grand Prix.
No, if it's him, that old man will definitely show up. Go to the Car God Alliance immediately. At all costs, must not restore their competition eligibility.
Mr. Zhou, don't worry. This time, I absolutely won't let you down.
An Wenyi, oh An Wenyi, where are you?
Since you've been gone, the Betrayal Grand Prix has become a tool for Zhou Wei to maintain power. Even as the chairman, I can't hold on much longer.
Chairman, Miss Gu is here to see you.
Didn't her father just leave? Why is she back? I won't see her.
Chairman, Miss Gu brought someone with her. She hopes you'll meet him.
No. What exactly is her purpose in coming to us? Simply put, she wants me to help restore her competition eligibility. In recent years, these alliance shareholders have been siding with Zhou Wei. Currently, An Wenyi hasn't returned. I can't oppose the entire shareholders meeting for their sake now.
Fine. I'll go reject them now.
By the way, these years, I've had you search for An Wenyi's whereabouts. Any news?
Over the years, we've used all our resources to search for Mr. An Wenyi, but there's still no trace.
Forget it. All this noise and endless commotion. This old man needs a few days of peace.
Anyi, do you think the chairman will meet us?
He probably will.
I hope we won't come for nothing.
I'm afraid you'll come for nothing.
Why are you everywhere?
As everyone knows, Fu Guwen is notoriously stubborn. A small club like Heng Yuan doesn't deserve him to intervene for you.
No need for you to worry.
Instead of begging that old man, better beg me. Maybe if I'm happy, I'll let you participate in the Baralik Grand Prix.
This is the Car God Alliance. Alliance matters are primarily handled by Chairman Fu. What's it to you?
No. That old man is like a clay Buddha crossing the river. He can't even save himself.
Your legs weren't beaten enough.
The Alliance really lets any Tom, Dick, or Harry in.
Security! Security!
Hurry up and kick this mechanic out.
What's going on? What's going on?
Chairman, you came at the right time. There are a few rats trying to sneak into the Alliance. I'm just helping you clean up the trash.
What are you here for? Go back and tell Zhou Wei his people aren't welcome here.
I advise you, don't refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. I came this time, naturally, on Mr. Zhou's orders. Mr. Zhou said, Chairman, for all these years, you've toiled enough for the Alliance. I was specially sent to persuade you to retire early.
Dream on. Zhou Wei actually reached out for my position. Whether I retire or not, what does it have to do with him?
If you speak rudely again, I'll have security throw you out immediately.
Chairman, I'm from Heng Yuan Club, Gu Qingshui. We have a very excellent racer who wants to join the Barrack race. We hope you can give him a chance.
Girl from the Gu family. Go back. With so many clubs wanting to join the Barrack race, if I speak up, wouldn't that be unfair?
Chairman, we're not here for selfish reasons. Why not meet the racer first?
I said I won't see anyone. If you keep pestering here, I'll consider banning Heng Yuan from races.
Chairman, we...
Stop right there.
I've said it before. As long as Mr. Zhou doesn't agree, Heng Yuan won't even get the qualification to participate in the Barrack race. Old man, since you don't plan to give the spot to them, then kick them out quickly. Perhaps if Mr. Zhou is pleased, you could remain as chairman for a few more years.
Are you threatening me?
So what if I am?
I've been the Alliance chairman for 30 years. What kind of storms haven't I seen? Go back and tell Zhou Wei he's just a greenhorn kid with no experience. What right does he have to order people around here?
It's not up to you. Mr. Zhou has already allied with shareholders from various alliances. With just a word from Mr. Zhou, he can easily remove you as chairman.
In just a few short years, he has managed to control such powerful influence.
I know. You're holding on to this position, just waiting for that, and Wenyi to make a comeback. But better see the situation clearly. In Long Country, and even worldwide, there can only be one racing god, Mr. Zhou.
Zhou Wei is nothing but an ungrateful scoundrel. Back then, if not for An Wenyi's recommendation, he wouldn't even have the qualification to join the Barrack race.
Times have changed. People always aim higher. Anyone who dares hinder Mr. Zhou should weigh the consequences first.
Zhou Wei doesn't deserve it.
Old fool, you've lost your mind.
Go back and tell Zhou Wei whatever tricks he has, Let him bring them on. I want to see what he can do to me.
Chairman, think twice.
Fine, old thing. I'll notify Mr. Joe right now to have you removed as chairman.
Chairman Fu, why bother arguing with a petty person?
You are...
Chairman, this is our club's racer.
So you want to participate in the barrack race. So you want to participate in the barrack race? Great. Immediately. Give him the registration form.
Chairman, are you serious?
I mean what I say. Only he is qualified to join the barrack race and bring glory to Long Country.
Thank you.
Please rest assured, Chairman. We will definitely not let you down.
Old fool. You've gone senile. You're willing to oppose the entire board for a mechanic.
I do things, and it's not your place to interfere.
Fine, you old bastard. You better think clearly. Do you still have the final say?
I am the chairman of the Alliance. What right do you have to criticize here?
How dare you hit me? What are you all waiting for? Mr. Joe is about to take over the Racing God Alliance. Hurry up and throw these people out for me.
I'm the chairman of the Racing God Alliance. If you guys still respect me as chairman, throw this trash out.
Do you think they will still listen to you? Hey, 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 hey. What are you doing? If you dare throw me out, I'll have the Racing God fire all of you.
Bye-bye. Thank you for your trust, Chairman. We will definitely not disappoint you.
Miss Gu, can you let me talk to him? Let's talk alone. Xiao An, all these years, where have you been? I thought you really retired.
I just took a break.
What exactly happened back then?
Back then, Joe Wei sabotaged my car and caused my father's death.
What? I thought this guy was just ambitious and vicious. I never expected him to be so heartless. If it weren't for your father taking him in back then, he would have starved on the streets. Now he has taken control of all the racing resources in the country. Anyone who opposes him either disappears or goes bankrupt.
Everything he did was just to secure his position as the racing god, unchallenged. He doesn't allow anyone to be better than him.
Exactly. Now he has even reached out to me. Only you can step in and stop him. I believe you can do it.
My comeback this time is not only to reclaim everything that belongs to me, but also to avenge my father.
Good. Xiao An, this is the entry form for the Basharik race. From this moment on, it belongs only to you. With your talent, I believe the world is your stage.
Thank you.
I've been so stifled lately.
Young Master Shijie, slow down. Your injury just healed.
It's just a minor injury, already fine.
Now, we don't know how Xiaoshui is doing.
Dad, is there even a need to ask? She must have been kicked out by the chairman. Even your visit didn't work. What's the use of them going?
Although we don't know. But the chairman is famously stubborn, unless An Yi is the champion.
If he's the triple champion, I'll eat my shoes.
Dad, we're back.
Miss.
You're finally back. How did it go?
Looking at them, they must have been kicked out by the chairman.
No problem. If it really doesn't work, we'll think of another way.
Dad, we got the entry spot.
You really got the spot? You really got the spot?
The spot that even Mr. Gu couldn't get by going personally. Miss, how did you manage that?
Of course it's true. Here's the registration form. The chairman has agreed to let us participate in the Ballarat competition.
Haha. As expected of my precious daughter. Now we're saved.
It really is the registration form. I can participate in the Ballarat competition.
Young Master, you want to participate in the Ballarat competition? Isn't this registration form for An Yi?
What do you mean his? This is from the chairman. given to our club. In the whole Hengyuan, who else is more qualified than me to participate in the Balearic competition?
But young master, is your injury okay?
That's just a minor injury. It's long healed.
Shijie, you're going too far. This is the registration form the chairman gave to Anyi. How can you steal his entry qualification?
Sis, the chairman didn't specify it for him, right? Besides, he's just a mechanic. From our family, everything he has is given by us, isn't it? What's wrong with me taking one spot from him?
Shiji, this spot was originally obtained by An Yi.
Dad, I'm your biological son. Don't you want to see me make a name for myself in the Balearic competition and lead our Gu family to soar?
This?
Dad, it's settled then. The Balearic competition. I must participate. Oh.
Have you heard? That master has already gotten the qualification to participate in the Balearic competition from that old man.
Really? That old man is famously stubborn. The master actually got him to agree. The master is amazing.
But I heard that the young master of the Gu family stole the master's qualification, saying he wants to participate in the Balearic competition himself.
Wow. That's too shameless.
You three, help me with something.
Tiger Lord, what is it?
Screw the racing god. Screw the triple champion. When I participate in the Balearic competition, I'll show you how good I am. Who are you? What do you want?
This kid pissed on my face. Kill him for me.
Take it easy. This is the master's brother-in-law. If you hurt him, it'll be hard to explain.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. What the hell?
Dare to steal my master's entry qualification.
Damn. Don't let me catch you.
Young master, are you okay?
Shijie, what happened to you again?
Miss, last night, the young master was inexplicably beaten up.
What?
With this injury, the young master probably can't participate in the Balearic competition.
A bunch of beasts. If I find them, I won't let them off.
Since you're injured again, then let An Yi participate in the Balearic competition instead.
Dad, that's the Balearic competition. I worked so hard to get the qualification. Sis, speak up for me, sis.
Shijie, just rest and recover, okay? The Balearic competition. Let Anyi go instead of you.
You...
Welcome to the Balearic competition. This is the world-famous Devil's Track. It's 109 kilometers long. It's filled with gravel and danger everywhere. And it's close to cliffs. There are countless curves. Racing on this track is not only a test of the car, but also a test of the driver's skills. Who will be the first to ascend to the highest peak in racing history? Let's wait and see.
Wow. This is the Burnout Grand Prix.
This year's Burnout Grand Prix is different from before, as it is jointly hosted by the World Alliance. For this Burnout Grand Prix, they have prepared for 3 whole years. The competition format has been changed from the traditional way to a rally race.
Participants in the Burnout Grand Prix are elites from various countries. Each driver's skills are no less than the racing gods. It seems this race will be a tough battle.
Anyi, I believe you can do it.
The Borisselic Grand Prix should have been enjoyed with all this glory by me.
I didn't expect that you'd dare to come to participate in the Borisselic Grand Prix. Hey, that old fool actually gave the entry spot to you.
Chairman, with his foresight, is not someone a vile person like you can measure.
This sharp-tongued brat. You don't think this race is easy, do you? The drivers participating in the Borisselic Grand Prix are all world-renowned top racers, but he is just a small-time mechanic. Participating in the Borisselic Grand Prix is just seeking death.
Xu Wenqiang, there's no need for you to worry about that. We believe in Anyi's ability.
Also, I need to correct you on one point. Anyi has now been officially hired as a driver for our Heng Yuan, a genuine racer, not the mechanic you call him.
Well said.
Car god.
He is the racing god himself. I've seen him on TV before.
Why did the racing god come here?
Don't forget Su Wenqiang has sided with the racing god. I'm afraid he comes with ill intentions.
Mr. Joe, why are you here?
Letting a mechanic participate in the Borisselic Grand Prix not only tarnishes this world-renowned racing arena, but also shames drivers from all countries. You have a lot of nerve.
Mr. Zhou, although you are the racing god, Anyi is now a racer for our club. You have no right to insult him.
Haha. Qualification? When it comes to qualification, I might be the only one in the world with the qualification to teach him a lesson. Or rather, I am the only one left in the world. Am I right? My dear brother.
What?
What? Brother?
How is this possible? How can Anyi be the racing god's brother?
Mr. Zhou, are you not mistaken? That mechanic is your brother.
But the racing god's brother? How is it possible to work as a mechanic in our house?
Exactly. When Miss picked him up back then, he was homeless and almost starved to death on the streets.
No. Rumors say that. Racing god Zhou Wei and the Triple Crown King are actually brothers. If Anyi is Mr. Zhou's brother, then doesn't that mean Anyi is the Triple Crown King?
No wonder Anyi knows so much about racing. So he is the Triple Crown King.
Oh my god. Am I dreaming? The legendary 3-time consecutive champion of the Borisselic Grand Prix. He is. The one we usually look down on, that mechanic.
This can't be. How could he be the Triple Crown King? He doesn't have any of the Triple Crown King's aura at all.
No wonder, Master Hu, and the chairman value him so much.
Anyi. An Wenyi. Are you really the Triple Crown King, An Wenyi?
Sorry for keeping it from you for so long.
It's okay. I knew you would come back.
From an aloof racing king to a universally despised mechanic. What does that taste like, brother?
This is a grudge between you and me. It has nothing to do with them.
It seems the relationship between these brothers is not good.
Even a fool can see that. I originally thought it was a family of 2 talents, but it turns out to be brothers turning against each other.
I said, I would take everything from you. What I can't get, I will destroy. Look at you now. After losing your kingly aura, who still cares about you?
But I do.
Gu Qingxue. Don't think that. You can participate in the competition and oppose Mr. Zhou. Mr. Zhou only needs one word to make you doomed forever.
Hey, I'll give you one chance. I will crush your dreams at the Borisselic competition completely.
Mr. Zhou, you overestimate them too much, I'm afraid. They can't even participate in the Borisselic competition at all.
Xu Wenqiang, what do you mean?
You don't mean that you don't even have a navigator, do you? I really overestimated you.
Without a navigator, you can't participate in the competition. Then our trip was in vain, wasn't it?
It's over. It's over. How can we find a navigator in such a short time?
If Shuje weren't injured, we would still have a chance.
I'll be An Wenyi's navigator.
It seems like there are people from Long Guo inside. Dragon Country people, as always, love to fight among themselves.
From what they say, it seems they found a mechanic to participate in the competition.
No way. Barshelik, such a sacred competition. Yet they let dirty people compete. It's an insult to us, Woe Country players.
Not only that, they also let a woman be the navigator. It seems Dragon Country has no one left. They actually let a woman participate in such a dangerous sport.
Although Dragon Country men are dirty, their women are very beautiful. After I win the Barshelik Competition Championship, I will make.
Born to serve us Japanese.
Xiaoshui, are you really willing to compete with An Wenyi in the race?
Dad, don't worry. I believe An Wenyi won't let me get hurt.
I'm afraid you'll enter the race alive, but not return alive. The Bashirik Grand Prix. The reason it was chosen, this devilish track, is because this track is extremely difficult. For drivers unfamiliar with the conditions, they'll probably crash soon. Only drivers like Mr. Joe, top racers, can master this track.
Over the past 3 years, I've challenged this track countless times. I know every street here, and every turn like the back of my hand. What do you have to challenge me?
Try, and you'll find out.
Still as arrogant as ever. Okay, then I'll see how you crash.
The race is about to start. Let's enter the track too.
Racing God, racing God, racing God.
Racing God! Racing God! Racing God!
Yamamoto-kun, you and I, let's win the Bashirik Grand Prix Championship.
Kunita-kun. That mechanic is not a concern, but that Dragon Country's racing god is a bit tough to deal with. Better be careful.
The glory of the Bashirik Grand Prix can only belong to Japan.
And Wenyi, will we win?
Yes.
I believe in you.
Is An Wenyi really capable? It's fine if he can't beat the racing god, but how is he lagging behind the Japanese racers?
He probably wants to win steadily. This is a sandy track section. On unfamiliar roads, if you accelerate rashly, you might flip over.
The Japanese racer is chasing hard, but he hasn't spotted An Wenyi's car.
After hiding for so many years, it seems he's lost his skills. As for the Japanese, they can't catch up to me.
Too fast.
Damn Dragon Country people. Their strength is indeed formidable. Just a little bit more.
Stay steady, Kunita-kun. Find a chance to overtake.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Focus on driving. That's the Japanese racer's car ahead. We must find a chance to pass him.
What's happening behind?
It's that Dragon Country mechanic.
A mere mechanic. Dare to follow us. Japanese racers? Disgrace. A huge disgrace.
Kunita-kun, take him out first.
Watch me force him off the track.
Despicable Japanese. They actually forced Miss's car. If An Wenyi hadn't reacted quickly, Miss would have been forced off the track.
Ahead is all cliffs and steep slopes. If really forced off the track, it could be car destroyed and people killed.
These damn Japanese. They're playing dirty.
This clearly is him. And Wenyi is less skilled. The former triple champion is nothing special after all.
And Wenyi, are you really capable?
This is clearly the Japanese bullying too much.
If he really had the skills, why didn't he rush to the front from the start? It seemed the Bashirik Grand Prix champion must be Mr. Joe.
The Japanese are too despicable. They clearly want to force us off the track. Always blocking like this is no solution. And Wenyi, think of a way quickly.
Hold on tight.
What are you doing?
This damn mechanic indeed has some skills.
But it's just some luck.
Kunita-kun.
Ahead is the first turn. Throw him off.
No need to say. I know. What's happening?
Impossible. When did you overtake?
Is he crazy?
Kunita-kun, brake quickly. Ahead is a cliff. We'll fall down.
Can't brake.
And Wenyi, what are you doing? Calm down, calm down. Ahead is the turn. We'll rush down.
And Wenyi, is he not afraid of death? At this point, not ending, we're about to take the turn. Does he want to rush off the cliff?
Indeed, a madman. Is he preparing to perish together with the Japanese?
On Wenyi, brake! Brake quickly!
Master, An Wenyi and the Japanese racer are locked in a stalemate. We're going to crash.
Kameda, brake. Brake now.
Damn Chinese, don't drag us down.
On Wenyi, why aren't you braking? Do you want to crash with the Japanese?
No. An Wenyi doesn't seem like an impulsive person. Perhaps he has another plan.
What other plan could he have? We're about to hit the turn. He's still accelerating. With this remaining distance, what can he do?
Even if we all die, it's fine. At least Mr. Joe won't need to act.
On Wenyi, brake now. We're at the turn.
Hold on tight.
No!
Damn Chinese. I won't let you off even as a ghost.
Wow. This works?
Such precise calculation. How did he do that?
This isn't just reckless. It's downright crazy. With this distance, any mistake, and he'll end up like the Japanese racer.
No wonder he's the most talented triple champion in racing history. He races with pure guts.
So what if he shook off the Japanese? It's just luck.
If you call this luck, why don't you give it a try?
On the track, skill is what matters. Mr. Joe was already far ahead. With this mess, Mr. Joe will definitely leave him far behind.
Master, the Japanese racer has crashed. It seems An Wenyi is indeed tough to handle.
Just a bunch of trash, but they did buy me some time. At least I'm way ahead.
Right.
How far to the finish line?
Ahead is the most complex mountain road. After this mountain road, it's the final 10-kilometer straight sprint.
I thought I was going to die.
We're already too far behind. We must accelerate.
Is it too late for me to get out now? Help!
We've been left too far behind.
At this distance, even a god can't save him.
We're about to enter the most complex section. This mountain road is all curves, and there are no safety measures. To safely make the turns, you must brake. But once you brake, with such a long distance, there's no hope left.
Mr. Joe has entered the mountain road.
The racing god's skills are unfathomable. He handles this complex road like it's flat ground.
Mr. Joe has driven this road hundreds of times. He knows every turn like the back of his hand. How can An Wenyi compare?
It's over. Completely over.
This mountain road is very complex. At our speed, we can't make the turn. We must slow down to make the turn.
Got it.
Didn't I tell you to slow down? Why are you accelerating again?
We can't make the turn.
We can make it!
I want to get out. Brake now.
We're about to enter the turn. Why isn't An Wenyi slowing down?
Is he trying to overtake on the mountain road?
How is that possible? At this speed, forget making the turn. He can't even maintain balance. How can he overtake?
He's crazy. This guy is completely insane. He actually wants to overtake on this mountain road. Even Mr. Joe needs to slow down on this complex road. Not only does he not slow down, he accelerates through the turn. This is no different from suicide.
It's over. Completely over.
Slow down now.
We're already too far behind. This upcoming turn is our only chance.
But no need to die.
Wow. Is this the legendary Death Drift?
No. How did you do that? This can still...
Although the speed is fast, every drift is precise. To achieve this, it seems only he can.
An Wenyi, are you trying to overtake on this mountain road?
How is this possible? How can he be so skilled? The cars that have flipped on this mountain road are countless. He absolutely cannot survive.
I didn't die. How did you do it?
Hold on tight.
Catching up fast.
Master, they're catching up. How did he do it?
What?
Could it be he wants to pass through this kind of mountain road on such rocky curves? Others can't even slow down in time, yet he's rushing forward.
It seems I underestimated him.
Master, if this continues, we might get caught up.
Why panic? Ahead is the last curve. After this curve, it's the final 10-kilometer sprint. The championship of the Bahrain Grand Prix will be mine.
They're really catching up.
Such a big gap, and they can still catch up. And Wenyi's speed is simply unbelievable.
At this speed, he might really overtake.
You're celebrating too early. Even if they catch up, so what? Mr. Joe has already left the mountain road. What's left is the final 10 kilometers of unobstructed sprint.
These last 10 kilometers test not skill, but the car's performance. The car's performance determines the final outcome.
Mr. Joe's car is modified with the world's top components. It's the fastest car in the world. Once out of the mountain road, Mr. Joe has no worries. The championship of this race is already Mr. Joe's to take.
An Wenyi's racing car is also a top-tier car, but compared to the God of Racing's car, it's still a bit inferior.
Master, we have now reached the final 10 kilometers of straight sprint. An Wenyi's car is far inferior to ours. As long as we keep accelerating, we can cross the finish line.
I can't believe we really caught up, but it's still a bit short.
It's not over yet.
The only mountain road ahead, we've already missed. Next is over 10 kilometers of sprint. Now it's not about skill, but car performance and endurance. Joe Wei's racing car is much better than ours. We can't catch up.
Not necessarily.
What's this situation? Is this An Wenyi's modified car? This is more like a plane.
No way. Such fast speed. Even faster than the god of racing.
A racing car can still be driven like this.
No wonder he's the legendary triple champion. Indeed, you can't judge by ordinary standards.
This kid drives so fast. Why doesn't he just fly?
Look, An Wenyi is really catching up.
What is this thing? How is this possible?
Where did he get these strange things?
Is this still a racing car? If this continues, we might get caught up.
No way!
Just a bit more.
Come on, come on.
God of racing. God of racing.
And Wenyi is too fast.
Can't shake him off, Master. About to be overtaken.
Shut up! I am the world's god of racing. The champion can only be me.
Go.
Go. Yeah.
Overtaking.
He really did it.
This can't be. How is this possible?
About to reach the finish line. At this speed, he can really finish soon.
Oh no.
Mr. Gu, what's wrong? An Wenyi is about to win. Shouldn't we be happy?
We're about to reach the finish line. Why isn't An Wenyi slowing down?
I remember after 2 kilometers from the finish, there's a cliff with no guardrails. If he crosses at this speed, he'll definitely fall off the cliff.
Exactly. This final 10-kilometer sprint tests not the car, but rather the driver's courage and throttle control.
After all, he's too overconfident. What if he's temporarily leading? In the upcoming stretch, he must slow down. Although the distance from the finish to the cliff, a 2-kilometer braking distance was set aside. But at this speed, it simply can't stop in time. If he dares to maintain this speed and rush into the finish line, he's just asking to plunge off the cliff.
But if he slows down now, An Wenyi will definitely be overtaken. And that means sure defeat.
This is the real test of the final 10 kilometers. Life and death are on the line. The choice is entirely up to the driver's instant decision.
We can't win, Master.
Impossible! I will never lose.
Master, slow down now. Now we're less than 5 kilometers from the finish line. If we don't slow down, we'll crash off the cliff.
Shut up! I will never lose.
Oh no, An Wenyi, slow down. Now the distance to the finish line is already less than 5 kilometers. If we don't slow down, we'll plunge off the cliff.
Can't slow down.
What? You're accelerating?
Why hasn't An Wenyi slowed down yet?
Joe Wei is accelerating too. If An Wenyi slows down, he'll definitely be caught up.
Are they all crazy, risking their lives just to win?
Can't accelerate anymore. We'll die.
Master, it's too late. Slow down now. Master, 2 kilometers left.
Damn it.
The Bashilik race.
He really won.
Miss, he really won.
Impossible. How could Mr. Zhou possibly lose?
Wait. An Wenyi is about to fall off the cliff.
And Wenyi, we're going to die.
It's over. It's over. This time, we're definitely dead. About to fall off the cliff. It's over.
Can't stop the car.
He's just asking for death. Sprinting at full speed with such a short distance. If he doesn't die, who will?
And Wenyi, are we going to die?
Master, we lost fair and square.
Since this is what you asked for, then go to hell.
Miss, you died so tragically.
Shut up! They at least proved to the world that they had what it takes.
Stupid. Utterly foolish. For the sake of a championship, they threw away their lives for nothing. Simply utterly foolish.
You shameless bastard. What do you know? Do you know what this race really means? This is his way of accounting to himself. Even more, it's his way of accounting to his father. What? He won! Ah!
A miracle. It's simply a miracle. Let's congratulate Mr. An Wenyi for winning the Bashilik Race Championship. He is the only one who conquered the death track. He is the undisputed champion.
Dad! I did it!
An Wenyi, I'm still alive. Am I dreaming?
Car God, car God, car God, car God.
Car God, car God, car God, car God!
Miss, are you all right?
Impossible. I am the real car god. I can't lose.
Zhou Wei, you are blinded by power and desire. You will never know how heavy the title Car God is.
That's all your fault. If Dad hadn't been biased against me, I wouldn't have ended up like this.
Do you know why Dad had the car accident back then?
He brought it upon himself.
You're wrong. That day was your birthday. Dad was buying you a cake and had a car accident on the way. He never treated you as an outsider.
What?
What are you doing?
Let me go! I am the car god.
I have already handed over the evidence of your actions and how you killed Dad to the authorities. You will face legal punishment. Go to prison and slowly repent to Dad.
Mr. An Wenyi, what do you want to say after winning the Bashilik competition championship this time?
I'm back.